Eala crushes rising Croatian star to reach ASB Quarterfinals. Manila, Philippines. Eala crushed Croatia's Petra Marcinko 6-0, the 6th of February Thursday to book a quarterfinal seat in the ASB Classic in Auckland, New Zealand. The reigning SEA Games women's singles gold medalist got off to a dominant start, blanking Marcinko in taking the opening set of the Women's Tennis Association 250 tournament. The rising 20-year-old Croatian held her ground in the second set to go up 2-1 against the Filipina ace. Eala, however, quickly restored order by taking the next 5 games to wrap up a solid 6-0, 6-2 victory, which was celebrated by a loud Filipino crowd at the stands. Marcinko is an 11-time International Tennis Federation champion ranked 82 in the world, and the winner of the 2025 ATV Tennis Open. She is touted as the next rising star of Croatian tennis at just 20 years old. But she proved no match for Eala's crushing groundstrokes and composure as the Filipina number 4 seed barged into the last 8 of the warm-up tournament for the year's opening Grand Slam, the Australian Open. Eala, who is preparing for her main draw debut down under, kicked off her ASB campaign with a thrilling 3-set win over Paris 2024 Olympic silver medalist Donna Vekic, 4-6, 6-4, 6-4. She and American partner Eva Jovic also made it to the quarterfinal round and were supposed to play Thursday, but their doubles quarterfinal game was moved to Friday. Eala and Jovic will face Czechia's Jessica Malikova and Mexico's Renata Zarazua for a semifinal berth. On a bright Thursday morning in Auckland, the tennis world witnessed a compelling display of precision, power, and rising promise as Filipino sensation Eala stamped her ticket into the ASB Classic quarterfinals with a breathtaking victory over Croatia's emerging star, Petra Marcinko. With a resounding 6-0, 6-2 win that lasted just over an hour, Eala didn't just win. She annihilated expectations, leaving fans and critics alike buzzing about her burgeoning talent. Cebu Daily News +1. A match that meant more than just a scoreline. From the very first point, Eala was in full attack mode. With blistering groundstrokes and jaw-dropping court coverage, she dictated the pace and rhythm, summing up a performance that combined tactical maturity with raw athleticism. It was as if every ball she struck carried the intent of a champion already aware of her prowess. The result was a strikingly fast triumph, an emphatic 6-0 sweep in the first set followed by a 6-2 closeout that showcased both her ruthless efficiency and calm strategic mind. She broke serve repeatedly, forced errors with smart angles, and kept Marcinko on the defensive throughout. Women's Tennis Association. Dominance from start to finish. While the scoreline tells one story, the match itself narrated a much richer tapestry. Eala opened with unrelenting aggression, hitting winners from seemingly unreachable corners and pressuring Marcinko's serve with crisp returns that seldom gave her opponent room to breathe. Crucially, Eala was perfect on breakpoints. In a stat that perfectly encapsulates her supremacy, she converted all 6 break opportunities she earned, an astounding feat against a tough competitor. At the same time, she showed mental grit by saving 5 of 6 breakpoints faced herself, a mark of composure that sets elite players apart. Women's Tennis Association. A head-to-head with the future. The match was the first professional meeting between Eala and Marcinko, both young stars born in 2005 who made waves on the junior circuit. Marcinko, ranked world number 82 and coming off a gutsy 3-set win in her previous round, represented a rising challenge. But on this day, Eala was simply unstoppable. GMA Network. While Marcinko had momentum and recent success, she couldn't find answers to Eala's diverse arsenal, from deep, penetrating groundstrokes to perfectly placed drop shots that neutralized the Croatians' rhythm. It was a masterclass in controlling the center of the court and transforming opportunity into result. The road that led here. This dominant victory was not an isolated moment but part of a developing narrative in Eala's young, exciting career. Earlier in the tournament, she had already shown steel and resilience, notably coming from a set down to defeat seasoned Croatian Donna Vekic, a Paris Olympic silver medalist, in a grueling 4-6, 6-4, 6-4 battle that lasted nearly 3 hours. In that contest, Eala showcased her ability to adjust under pressure and seize control when it mattered most. Philstar.com. That win over Vekic, paired with her double success, including a notable victory over famous veterans Venus Williams and Elina Svitolina alongside partner Eva Jovic, set the tone for Eala's confidence and momentum heading into her clash with Marcinko. Reddit. What this means for Eala and tennis. For Eala, this dominating performance reflects more than a single victory. It signals her arrival as a true contender at a high level of professional tennis. At just 20 years old and ranked inside the WTA's top 60, she's quickly outgrowing the label of rising star and stepping into the realm of established threat. Her journey has already included historic moments, from becoming the first Filipina to beat a top 1-0 opponent and reach a WTA semifinal at the Miami Open to now powering through meaningful matches on the WTA Tour. Wikipedia. In Auckland, the ASB Classic crowd has borne witness to her evolution, from gritty comebacks to clinical shutdowns. The blend of poise, precision, and strategic firepower she demonstrated against Marcinko makes her one of the most fascinating players on the tour this season. Looking ahead, quarterfinal dreams and biggest stages. With a move into the quarterfinals, Eala now faces the next challenge of her ASB Classic campaign. Her journey in Auckland has become more than just a string of wins. It's become a statement about where she stands in the broader landscape of women's tennis. Questions hang in the air. Can she ride this momentum deeper into the draw? How will she adapt against even higher-ranked foes? Can this momentum carry her into grander stages later in the year? Those answers will unfold in the coming rounds, but her performance on Thursday offered a compelling preview of her potential. She played with the confidence of a seasoned pro, the swagger of a generational talent, and the fearlessness that defines all unforgettable champions. Final thoughts: a new chapter begins. Every era in sport needs its defining moments, those matches, performances, or breakthroughs that capture our collective imagination. Eala's dominant victory over Petra Marcinko at the 2026 ASB Classic might not yet be that moment on the grandest scale, but it is certainly one of the early chapters of a player whose story is worth following. With each victory, she isn't just advancing through a tournament, she's advancing her legacy. And if this electrifying performance is any indication, the world of tennis is witnessing the ascent of a genuine force, one who's ready not just to compete among the best, but to stay there.